Staying organized in your business helps in a myriad of ways, including 1, keeping your sanity. Number 2, making the onboarding process of employees and outsourcing and everything run so much smoother and easier. And 3, it builds trust with your customers. The customers trust you. They trust what you're offering. They can rely on you, and that indirectly will boost your sales. My name is LaToya Ebony. I am the founder, CEO, and head formulator of Someday Sunday, where it's all about the ritual of self-care through your skincare routine. I not only have a lab here, I also have a retail space that's been open for a few weeks now, and I am all about organization. I have 5 things, a mixture of systems, ideas, and tools that will help you with the back end of your business. Number 1, organize your manufacturing and production space. Now, if you are handmade like I am, what do you need at your lab? What is going to be the flow of traffic? Do you have a closet like I do? Do you have a production area? Cleanliness. What is your system for cleaning your jars and making sure your equipment is sanitized? You know how much work it takes, and one thing being off track can really slow you down, and you do not have time to waste. I'm going to be linking a lot of the tools that I use, including storage bins, equipment, all of the things that help things run smooth behind the scenes. You can also kind of see them in play with my Formula of a CEO series, where I kind of vlog my process through the building and running of Someday Sunday. Number 2, you want to stay consistent and organized with your inventory. Inventory is dollars. Staying organized with your inventory and the production, making sure you're not running out of product, ingredients, jars, packaging, keeps the customers happy and the cash flow going. One of my favorite tools that I've come across being a maker is a system called Inventor. I've been using them now for about 8 months, and what it does is it helps you keep track of your ingredients, the cost of goods, production runs. There are so many different integrations that I'll get into, but I discovered this from another maker on YouTube. I started using it and I love the ease of use with it. For the first 6 months, I was keeping track on Inventor through the free plan, and literally I cannot believe that it's free. You can track your materials, you can track your production runs, there's sales, audits, so many things that you can do. And my favorite feature on Inventor is knowing your cost of goods. Because when you know how much it costs for you to make something, you can price effectively. So what I love is that Inventor, you can put in all of your ingredients to make a single product, including the labels, the jars, anything, the packaging that you need, and they will give you a number. They will calculate what the cost to produce one product is. That base number has helped me effectively price my products, and you get asked about that a lot from investors. Then eventually I moved over to the starter plan, which is perfect for new small businesses. It's a low monthly cost, which is amazing because everything is so expensive in the business space. You can connect. There are so many integrations like Shopify. Shopify is the platform that I am sort of continuing with this product-based business with. And you can do 2 Shopify or Wix, Square, WooCommerce. There's so many integrations. You can have 2 different websites. Also more product variants, more materials. There are so many things. I'm going to put them up so that you can see the difference between the free plan and the starter plan. But no matter where you go, there's a ton of value. One of my other features of Inventor is the low stock alert. So you can go in, put in, hey, when this ingredient gets to 100 grams or whatever it is, it will turn red, alerting you to order more ingredients. So for those of you who are having a tough time keeping track of your raw ingredients and when you need to re-up on them, this will save you. this has been heaven sent. I'm going to put a link down below to Inventor. Go ahead and use that link. It helps me out as a creator, but also it is, again, I've been using them before they even reached out to me. So I recommend it to any and every one of the makers that I know. It's been amazing. Number 3, keep your retail space clean and your products accessible. I say this because earlier I mentioned that I just opened up a new retail space. It's been a few weeks and I'm so proud of what I've created. It is absolutely beautiful. It really embodies my brand, a spa-like serene experience. It's beautiful. And I can say for sure that I thought about so many different scenarios, whether, you know, how people can test my products or in the front. The shelving goes low enough for people who have wheelchairs and they can kind of go up to the product. The customer journey is very, very succinct and in line with what they need and what I need. And I think that that's something that you should really think about. If you are thinking about having a storefront or a retail space, really go in your mind through the mechanics of how things get done. In the beginning of the day, I count inventory. I make sure that there's no loss. I make sure that my stock is up to date. I write notes about things that I'm missing or may need to make later on. And it really is a balancing act between making and being at the retail space. And as I sort of grow my business, I'll have these systems and checklists in place so that I can teach someone how I do what I do. Right now, it is manageable for just me, but I do expect to grow and expand, and I cannot wait to be able to teach someone about the magic of what I do. Number 4, keep checklists. This is not only for you, this is for your employees, your family and friends, whoever's gonna help you out, and even like down the line in the future. When you keep a checklist of things, you do not have to think. Look, I've mentioned this so many times before. Being a business owner means that you are, especially if you're at the stage that I'm at, you're wearing many hats, okay? And things can get jumbled up, you can forget things, lose things, all the things, but if you have a checklist, you can go down and make sure you have everything that you need. This is especially effective for me in doing farmers markets, pop-ups, vendor events, all the things, having a checklist and being like, do I have what I need? Okay, let's go. And number 5, document your process. Maybe, hey, you have an amazing memory. You yourself are going to remember everything, right? But when you need to hand that over, that documentation is so important. It's also important for regulatory things, legal issues. If for whatever reason you have a recall, God forbid, you have everything in line, the batch numbers of the raw ingredients that you put in your product, all the things. Having all of those processes documented and also how you do things. If you're a formulator like I am, that's so important, especially as I go out to hire a contract manufacturer at some point or build my own team with my own warehouse. Having this documented is like having a Bible. It's like your own business Bible. It makes you feel official, you are official, and you can just move faster, more efficiently, and grow your team better in that way. So those are my 5 things. Check out the link down below for Inventor, because when I tell you, it has made me feel so much more confident in my business and what I'm doing. I recommend this to everyone. Whenever I'm at vendor events and people go, oh, I'm so overwhelmed with X, Y, and Z, I'm like, Inventor, you need to try it. And there's a free version, so really you have nothing to lose. Click the link down below, get started, start putting your raw ingredients in. This is what I used to do when I was just studying for my certification for organic skincare formulation. I was kind of just inputting things in, kind of leaving it, and it wasn't until about 6 months ago I really started like investing into it with my business, and I am so happy that I got started. I hope you enjoyed this list. I hope I mentioned some things that maybe you wouldn't have thought about or in a new way. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I have a series called Formula of a CEO where I vlog this process of building a business, of growing the business, of all the things. And if there's anything that was unclear or that you want me to discuss next, leave it down below. And thank you for Inventor for sponsoring this video. Bye. Great question. The online launch is Friday, September 20th. Whoop whoop. Super excited about that. You guys are the first to know. I haven't announced it to my newsletter, feed, anything. So if you have not signed up for Someday Sunday's newsletter, please do, because quantities are going to be limited. It is going to be a pre-order, and whatever is there until the next launch. So you definitely want to get on top of that.
LaToya Ebony Searle started crafting her skincare lines during COVID, but only officially started her Someday Sunday business in January.
4, 3, 2, 1.